the days wind down and we get closer to match time?
When we talk about the fight camp, so I was there for the whole camp with Fowler, the fight previous, and you're all right, lad. Sorry. And I've just seen him have a better relationship with Declan and with Joe, because it's quite a new relationship. They all used to box together when they were amateurs and coming up pro, but he's just finding his feet with the coaching staff and he believes himself. I think there was a time where he thought, I don't really know where I can go here, and then that last fight absolutely re-energised him. And this fight, like we said and like we know, if he wins he'll be on for the title next, and if Jessie wins they'll be on for the title. And he's brought half of Liverpool with him, so it's going to be such an amazing evening. And you've got your likes of Jessie Vargas, where the fight was supposed to be a couple of months ago, and then he got COVID apparently, and then here we are now. It's made for the better fight. We've got it in Madison Square Garden, and he's no slouch, he's no pushover. I really see the fight 50-50. It's one of those fights that you don't really get, do you know what I mean? And it's even more exciting to watch because of how important a win for either fighter is.
There you see Jessie Vargas, the former 2-division world champ, now on that hunt for a title reign at 154 pounds, 29-3-2, 11 knockouts, throwing some thundering fists as he gets through his shadow boxing session here.
He's looking in good shape. He's looking like he's up for him. Again, I'll go back to sometimes when you see people in these open workouts, sometimes they're just not here. They're just not here. The weight cut's draining them and they're too tired, and he hasn't even got boxing shoes on. He's out here in Nike Air Force Ones and he's still killing it. So I imagine probably one of the fights of the night in this bout.
It's interesting because you called it 50-50. There's more than one fight on this card that you can genuinely describe as 50-50. I think it just speaks to the level in which we have in terms of the night coming up on Saturday at Madison Square Garden. But this is, I mean, Eddie Hearn said it too, this is a main event.
Yeah, 100%. I think when you come into somewhere like the Garden, you will have the best fighting the best. And in MMA, it's kind of like that all the time. And in boxing, you see that people have to progress at different levels, and it's quite different in that respect. But every fight is a 50-50 fight, and I will be here from when the door opens. I will watch the full card, and that's saying something about this fight card. I think Eddie, Matchroom and DAZN has done such a good job making it all come together.
Mikey Garcia, the last fighter that Jessie Vargas fought, of course he fell to Mikey Garcia. That was back on February 29th of 2020. The judges scored that one 116-111 twice and 114-113, all for Garcia. But for Jessie Vargas, only losses to Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, and Timothy Bradley Jr. Other than that, it's been a wide range of success for the former 2-division champion. This is his first fight in what amounted to a layoff of 26 months, as you see the real deal, Amanda Serrano, getting ready to go.
Can I just tell you, I've actually got like nervous energy and shaking to watch this. I'm quite in awe, but I'll come back to that now, because Mr. Vargas, pleasure to meet you, boss.
Pleasure's all mine.
Jesse, welcome to the studio, man.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you. I mean, this is a fight. We were talking about it before. Not only is it 50-50, you can take the water.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is 50, it is 50-50, but it's also one, like many on this card, that has been in the works for quite a while. The starting, the stopping. You had 2 training camps. Two that ultimately ended up without a fight.
2 because of this fight.
Right.
3 with the one in May of last year.
Gotcha. So
it's been a long process. 2 years, a long layoff for me, right? A little over 2 years. So 3 training camps, for this fight, I think has been superb, has been very beneficial. I'm looking forward to really showcasing my talent and everything that I worked for, all these last few months, the last 3 training camps. Not only that, I think that this is it's a guarantee. You put your money on me, we're going to win this fight. You know what I mean?
What does Beefy offer? What's his skill set that you're most not apprehensive for, but need to look out for? What's his best assets?
His head. He comes in. He gets hit a lot. I took care of these bad boys during training camp. So once I land all those punches, I may have little scrapes here and there, but as long as I take care of them, I'm gonna be fine. Meaning, I take care of my fist on his face. We're gonna be fine. I'm knocking him out.
I think he might surprise you.
Hey, I don't. With what? With what?
Just wait.
I'm ready. I'm knocking his ass out.
Oh, okay.
So you've been training with Nonito Donaire.
I know he's just to give you some credit, he's been around.
Jesse.
He's been around.
Thanks.
He's been around,
Yeah.
And then as for Nonito, he's one of the all-time greats, and he's still going strong now. So it's been a pleasure working with him, being in the same training camp with him, learning alongside whatever he's doing, because at the same time I'm paying attention to some of his movements, to what he is, I guess, not correcting, but just enforcing, right? And empowering, which is beneficial to have.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.